This is Bill Ellaby, the guru, Washington State's premier scouting basketball services, talking about the Metro League championships and the road to the dome.
This game is Nathan Hale versus Bainbridge.
I watched, of course, Nathan Hale play Cleveland, and Joe Narsala went off for 25. So Nathan Hale, he's a solid player. But I'm gonna take Bainbridge, and allow Terry, 6'4" forward, and their team play. They play physical, they play together, and they hit them boards hard. And I think that's going to be the Achilles heel for Nathan Hale, their lack of inside presence. And I think Bainbridge will capitalize on that and win that game.
West Seattle at Odea at 7 o'clock.
Woo! Oh my goodness, man. I can't wait. That game right there, hey, that's a payback. That's payback. I'm going with O'Day. I just keep seeing Nate Pryor, drive by the young Noah, the young freshman. Sorry, Noah, didn't mean to put you out there like that, because you are one of my top freshmen in the state, superstar. Gonna be Division I. But Nate Pryor drove by him, hit the teardrop to win the game at O'Day. You can just see everybody in the gym's hard sink. So I think it's payback. I think O'Day is gonna put the clamps a little bit more on Nate Pryor. Forcing him to pass the ball, to make other guys make decisions. I think, if Curry Smart, in my opinion, he put, Xavier Smith more on Nate Pryor, one of my all-league defenders on Nate Pryor, to slow him down, and to put somebody on Nate Pryor throughout the game. Now, I also see O'Day at home. They shoot the ball very well. I've seen a number of games there this year, and I've seen Quinn Bernard make 3 after 3 after 3. With some 27, 28-point games. Michael Carter, another guy with my All-Metro team, Michael Carter III, he can shoot lights out. Just a pretty rainbow stroke that goes nothing but net. He drives to the basket very, very well and finishes. So they play really well at home, and I think it's a big payback factor. I haven't talked much about Noah Williams, except him getting beat the last time for the game when he shot. But Noah Williams is athletic. He's really starting to, score in transition, make athletic dunks to get the crowd going. So he's starting to be that X factor that O'Day needs. That athletic guy to cause matchup problems for West Seattle. But Nate does have some help. He has Yusef Muhammad. The transfer from Self, 6'6", really long arms, has a high upside. Really thin. Of course, needs to get stronger, but sometimes he relies on the three-point shot too much. And that could be the detriment to his game. He relies on that three-point shot, but if he's able to go in there, mix it up, get some offensive rebounds, slash to the basket, get his big boy pants on and play hard. I think that West Seattle, will have a shot there. They got Akili Kasem, the soccer star who rebounds very well for them and defends very well. He's going to be a big X factor for them. To battle there on the boards, with Cal Hansen, the 6'5" kid from O'Day. He's also ranked in my class, 2018. A burly kid, lefty, who has a big wide body, and he takes up space. And I think that he's a big difference. So we'll see if West Seattle's going to be able to combat that. Then you have Yusef's brother coming off the bench. He's a very tall, 6'7", 6'8". And I see him, Muhammad, I see sometimes, he'll come in the game and give him a lift. So I think West Seattle's, going to have to get ready for that. That O'Day's going to be coming out pumped up for revenge, and I see O'Day winning that game.
Seattle Prep at Cleveland.
Woo! Oh my goodness, this right here. Oh man, this is scary, man. Oh my goodness, man. I don't have to pick this game, do I?
Yes, you do.
I don't have to pick this game,
do I? The guru has to.
I have to pick this game.
The people want to hear.
I know. If I don't, hey, I can see Gary Ladd laughing right now. Okay, Gary Ladd, Curtis Kitchen. I got to make this prediction, man. This is hard. I was thinking about this game all night, and thinking about, we'll start with Prep. They're just coming off a big win at home against Rainier Beach. So they're in a high right now, and they're feeling really good about themselves. So I think it's a good time for Cleveland to get them right now, to kind of bring them back to earth. But Cleveland just came to Prep last week in their home, all right, and took their lunch money and their food and beat them at home. You know, with a great performance by C.J. Ellaby with 20 points, and Devon Bolton had 18 points. So I think Cleveland at home is going to win a very tough game. A very tough game. I see Cleveland, you know, putting that defense on Prep. You know, that 1-3-1 that Coach Jerry Petty, the coach of the year, Coach Jerry Petty's been doing, mixing his defenses up and using his long athleticism to keep teams off balance. I think Prep has a really big X factor down low. Nick Lynch killed Cleveland last time down low, you know, scoring like 18 points, 10 rebounds. You know, Cleveland had no answer for him. You got Phillip down there, but I think Cleveland's going to have to converge down low and kind of help off Nick Lynch down low. And then you also Colin Welp, another guy who could be all Metro. You know, he's a Division I recruit. He didn't really get in rhythm against Cleveland. You know, Cleveland was able to do a good job of denying him the ball and kind of pushing him off his spot. So I think he'll have a better game. And then you have Aaron Nettles, who Cleveland last time kept in check, but at the Bainbridge game, Nettles got hot. So Nettles could really be a big X factor as well. But I see Nettles and Will kind of put their good game together. You know, it should be a very good game. But I look for Cleveland at the end, you know, to get some baskets, you know, in that fast break, you know, to execute in the half court. You know, once again, I think C.J. Ellaby and Devon Bolton, who the offense starts with, will be able to score some points. And then also, probably the most important matchup will be the point guard against Nettles. You know, you have Nico Buchanan, who was on Metro last year, kind of underlooked. You know, nobody really looks at him too much, but Nico has been a real bit X factor for Cleveland, bringing the ball up the court, running the show, playing good defense. So he'll have to slow down Nettles, you know. And then you have Fahad coming off the bench, Fahad Sharif from Cleveland, who's had some 15, 18-point games off the bench. You know, we call him the microwave because he can score. But I think he's going to have to play some defense this game on Nettles to kind of tip the scales for Cleveland. You know, like I say, they help CJ and Devon, you know, in there, and then you know, get us going. Like I said, the last time we played Prep, it was CJ, Devon, and Malik Abdul-Haq, who, you know, the 6'6" small forward, Spider-Man, going to Western Oregon University to play football. So I say, you know, we need a big three from Cleveland to have their good game, and then after that, you know, we should be able to take care of business. And also, you know, I mean, I think a big factor for Cleveland is also going to be Jaleel Breland. You know, he's also overlooked. You know, he's rebounding. You know, he's a budding football star, one of the best athletes at Cleveland. You know, he rebounds and he finishes down low for us. So, you know, if he can rebound, you know, and battle Big Nick Lynch down there with Phillip, I think that kind of tips the scales at Cleveland at the end to win a close game. A close game. I see a very close game.
All right.
Follow me on Twitter at Bill Ellaby. Go to my site for rankings. Subscribe to The Proof is in the Play. The Cameraman. Let's go. 206, Washington.